Okay, good afternoon, everybody. The time is 3:24 Wednesday, January 10th, 2018. I just want to make a video and tell about myself to all my new viewers out there what I'm into. I'm 55 years old. I just started making videos on YouTube for a few months now. I've been on YouTube for a while on and off, but I never really did any videos. I did a couple test videos last summer, but they were just short, not no facial videos, just the regular test videos basically. And so I started up a channel. I wanted to be educational and talk about my coin collecting experience, my photography experience, and show my collection, answer questions about coins or whatnot, and share my photos I took. I started out in photography when I was younger. I've been in photography most of my life, and I'm gonna share. I'm gonna try to do some slideshows on here for you. Thank God was into film. I'm old school. I got a digital camera now, but I'm gonna show you some pictures of my film camera that I took of my Canon EOS. I'd like to do close-ups at a close-up filter. Here's a picture of what I looked like when I was younger first. This is when I was about 22 years old, wearing my leather jacket. Face is a little washed out in that. Here's another one. I was in my 20s. I looked a little drinking an RC, but I think having a fun time. And I'd like to, here's another one of me and my cousin's wedding. I want to cut that one out on how to do this. Yeah, that's how I like that. That's me. Well, it's about 20, about 24, 25, something like that. All right, that's what I looked like as a young lad when I was younger. Here's some of I like to do close-ups of flowers. This is all film. This is not digital. I used to develop my own, me and my friend. These are all taken with close-up filters. And I had a big 300 millimeter telephoto. And a lot of these I got put on CDs. Thank God I could download them on the computer. A lot of nice flowers. It's hard to tell which way is the right way. Beautiful. They look better than my digital ones. I swear they do. Nice pictures. Here's a lot of the geese and ducks, whatever, flying. That's what my 300 millimeter telephoto. Right now I got a digital Canon EOS T5i. No, a T5. The eyes are one step up. Then I got the T6 out. I got the 55 millimeter regular lens and a 250 to 300 zoom. No, the fifth. Wait a minute. The 75 to 300 millimeter zoom. Yes. Um, There's a nice black and white one I took. It's of a I forget the name of the type of bike it was. They came back out again a few years back. And here's some enlargements I got. I got them blown up. There's one in the moon. He got all scratched. What's some bikes they came out with not that long ago? I forget the name of them. Oh, wow. They came back around. They used to be out years ago, and then they started making them again. Alright, here's another one of my cat. Charlie. We had him for 17 years. Got him as a stray. Somebody worked in a warehouse, and they had cats in there, and he took it home. This cat was that tiny. I said, that cat ain't gonna make it, it's gonna die, but it made it for 17 years. I miss that cat. It's an orange cat. Cats are my favorite animal. Here's one of a church. Showing good color there. It came out really nice. This is all film. I'm thinking about going back into film, but I gotta experiment more with the digital camera. I got a lot of good pictures with that. Well, I got some close-up filters I bought. Alright, I'm getting off track. So I'm into photography for my whole life. My first camera I got when I was about 5 or 6 years old with Bazooka Comics, believe it or not. It was Bazooka bubble gum. You save the comics and can send away for things. I figured that would be a collector's item right now. That was the first camera I got. Then after that, we were young kids, we were playing, and there used to be this old empty shack across the street from our house. We were in there one day, ripped the ceiling down. Money came down, pouring down, old bills. They were all burnt and stuff, and we got like about $200 or $300 a piece. That was a lot of money back then in the 70s. And I went to New York. I remember went down there and bought a camera, and the guy just gave me the body. It's when New York had all the stores in them before they changed it, all them electronic stores. And he just gave me the body of the camera. I remember that. And I started crying to my older friend. He was like 10 years older, pleading with the guy to give me my money back. I thought it came with the lens, so he did, and I ended up getting somewhere else a Minolta XE7 I started out with, and I got a lot of good shots, and all them slides I took, of course, I was young. I was in my teen years, and they got lost. I would pay $1,000 to get them pictures back right now. Oh boy, a lot of good memories. Back then it was all Kodachrome, Echichrome, I think, slides. Kodak quit making that Kodachrome film. And I had pictures of the Freedom Train. Well, that day was a disaster. That's an whole nother story. Remember, the Freedom Train came through my area during 1976. But I put the film in a camera, and it wasn't back then. They had quick load cameras, and the film was not advanced in the whole day. I didn't get one shot of the Freedom Train. My friend did. He had an old Voigtlander camera, old German camera with bellows on it. That sucker took some sharp pictures. But yes, I have a lot of. We used to listen to radio calls on the police scanner and go out and take pictures of fires and car accidents and stuff like that. And I grew up around all kind of factories, and I had a lot of pictures. I grew up near the railroad. I had a lot of pictures of trains and all that, and gone. They're all got lost throughout the years. So then I started collecting stamps with my father. Um, that was the first hobby I did. He he was he taught me a lot. I picked up on his habits of keeping things neat and orderly. Of course, I was young and all that, but I started collecting stamps with my father, and I started getting back into stamps today. Back then, you can go into a toy store and buy stamp books, your penny books. Of course, we had our penny albums. I know about the 43 copper penny, my father told me. I don't know if he knew much about coins, but he knew a lot about stamps. He learned as we went on, and we go to the toy store and buy stamps, and we had the U.S. album and the World album, and I remember putting stamps in there for hours on end because my father used to see us on the weekend. It's a different story in itself, but and we go over there and do what kids build models and stuff, and I went camping all over the place and all that, and I have two older sisters. One's 10 years older than me, and one's 5 years older. And I had a younger brother. I guess I'm like the middle child, but he passed away. He was 2 years younger. He passed away about 10 years, 16 years ago, something like that. And, I'm still getting over that. But anyway, so I started out with stamps, and I have some here. I started getting back into them. So I learned a lot about stamps, and this will lead into what I'm going to tell you next. I got, these are mint state stamps without a postmark, I believe. And this is what we used to collect in plate block sets. I bet you my father's that collection he had was worth something now. But stamps price went way down. That ain't what they used to be. These are all numbered plate blocks. Um, and that's my coins under there, which I'll get into later. You could buy bags like this. Of loose stamps. These are loose stamps. Some are mint condition without a postmark on them. And these are we call soakers. I did a video, one of my previous videos, I did a video on how to soak these off. You rip them off. Well, now they got sticky stamps forever, but the older ones you can soak off, the ones that you lick. You put them in warm water, let them set a while, then take them out, let them dry on a paper towel, and press them into the album and they flatten out. This here was soaked I don't believe they all stay together, these patent stamps. I soaked them off. There's still so much glue in the water when you soak these. You'd be surprised the amount of glue that's still on them things. Usually I handle stamps with tweezers, but that's nothing valuable. Stamps, I think there's a lot of varieties in coins. You deal with these. They make coins look easy, these things. There's so many different perforations, watermarks. Now, how I know about that, I was a printer by trade when I was working on and off in the printing industry, and I learned a lot about printing, and everything clicked to me about the stamps. Younger I didn't know about. I knew you got a watermark solution, but the watermark is in the paper itself. What money's printed on 100% rag. They use crane crest paper, the Mint does, for their printing paper. That's where they think they get their paper from. That's well guarded. I had a job at, ran into a guy that worked for the Mint. They would send for like an ounce of ink for money. I mean, an ounce of ink was worth so much that they would have a security guard carry it and fly it to another Mint, for the or engraving department. I remember that meeting up, talking to that guy. We got to talking. I said, "What do you do?" And this and that. I worked in the hospital briefly, and he was telling me, "Yeah, I'm a security guard for the Mint." I said, "Oh yeah, what do you do?" So I wasn't knew about printing and all, and I take the ink to different locations and all. Yeah, it was interesting. But, I was into printing on and off since 84 to about in the mid 2000s, something like that, early 2000s. No, I ran smaller presses, was helper on bigger presses, did a lot of delivery work, printed the 93 Phillies yearbook. When he won the pennant that year, I remember that. That I had a copy of, I lost. All the moving I did. But with printing, going into printing, and everything clicked in my mind with the stamps, because I wasn't really collecting coins back then. That started in 2008 when the price of gold was way up and silver. So the printing taught me a lot about that and coins somewhat, the way I relate to it. And so after that, I started collecting coins about 2008, 2009. I invested it, so I had some money, invested it into coins, and I started collecting. I really got into it, got passionate about it. Of course, when I was young, I had my penny books and all. Back then, every kid did. Nah, it's different today. But the hobby's trying to come back to the younger kids, young numisticists. And I started collecting, and I have some of the coins I could show you. Before I get into the coins, I do work out. I've been working out at a gym for about around 3 years now. I go about 4 days a week. Um, I work on upper body, pecs, lats, biceps, triceps. I don't do much leg workout. I do that with walking. I have a knee injury right now, which keeps me from walking. I got to get that taken care of. So I did a few fitness videos. I'm feeling it out what way I'm gonna go with the videos. Do a few of this type or that type and see what works. I'm just experimenting now. So I've been on YouTube for not too long. I got on around, like I said, around a few months, about a year at the most, maybe a half a year. I've been on Instagram before that. I've been on Instagram for about 2 years. I started out posting my stuff on Instagram. I'm not doing no videos or nothing. I posted videos of my coins on there. If you've been on there, you know what I'm talking about. Um, so I had a lot of followers on there. I'm still on Instagram. I post mostly my coin collection and stuff on there, and then I got onto YouTube, and this is a whole different ball game here when you're doing live videos like this. Instagram has them live, which I just don't. But this is different. They're shorter videos. I think they have a time limit over there, and of course I'm on Facebook. I've been on there since 2015, and I was against social media big. I was never, and in 2015 I got my first touchscreen phone and got onto I set up a phone and a tablet came free with the phone. I set up Facebook on my phone and tablet without even having a touchscreen phone in my life. I don't believe I did it. People gave me credit for doing it. I set up my site. I have a few today's Photoshop site on Facebook. It's called Today's Photoshops. I have a coin site with coin pictures on it. Little things I experiment with, you know. Um, all right, now let's get into the coins. What everybody likes to say. This is my real passion right now. Photography. Um, I haven't been too many. See, I don't have trouble getting around the places to take good pictures, but I get good ones when I can. I have some good close-ups already. I'm experimenting with the close-up filters on that. But let's get into the coins. All right, mostly when I started out collecting coins, I was into the bullion, buying the 10-ounce bars, the the gold, the silver, never into like different varieties, older coins. I was into the coin shop I deal with only had like the Canadian maples. We got a special coin in. See, back then I couldn't order offline. It was online. When you went online back then, it was hard to. The type of phone I had, it was just starting out. It was mostly through catalogs back then and stuff. But online was, I didn't really have the proper phone, computer, or nothing to really do things online. It was all my sisters were on Facebook. They said, get on Facebook. You can, so I got on it to meet my nieces and all that, and all my nieces' kids, and their kids have kids, so I'm a great uncle and this and that. That's basically why I did Facebook for that reason. Um, so my coins, There wasn't many coin sites. I started out on YouTube watching the Johnson Matthey videos, the Led Zeppelin, the music videos. So I thought YouTube was. I never seen this aspect of it till recently. So when I started collecting, I'm sidetracking myself here. When I started collecting, I would only buy bullion. You know, the gold. What's their gold? Silver bars, silver ounce bars. The coins I really wanted, like the Philharmonics, the Kookaburras, and all. I could not get them. You know, it's like you'd have to get them online, and the coin shop I dealt with would get them in now and then. Whatever he got in, I bought. But now I get them online, all the coins that I always wanted back then. Like, I collect the Kookaburras, the Koalas, the 2018 Koala just came out. It's on pre-sale. The Kookaburras, I got the 2018 Kookaburra already. The 2018 African Elephant Somali. Um, and a few other 2018 coins. I get the Libra tabs. I had a lot of good coins that I always wanted. I always wanted the Philharmonic, and I bought them, and I don't just didn't care for them. I remember that. Um, all right, here's some of my coins and stuff that I'm starting a different stratosphere of collecting. That's what I call it. If I start something new, it's a different stratosphere I go into and collecting. Um, let's start with what I always wanted to collect. Alright, here is a good one. Here is the 2018 Rwanda African Draft. The Rwanda 1 ounce silver draft. See what it reads on it. African ounce 2018. This is the one that came out with the meerkats in 2016 and the hippo last year. Now this year's a draft. It's really sharp. It's an inlay where the giraffe is. With collecting coins, you learn a lot about history. On your older coins, the newer ones are getting more commercialized. Some of your newer coins are different. Here's the Tonkula. I bought this at my local coin shop. He had these in, so I got them. Tonkula 2015 Capricorn Myths and Legends series. I don't usually buy this one. This is sharp. Has a nice sharp feel to it. With a nice shiny finish. It's like a reverse proof, they call this. Instead of the field being shiny, the field is not, and the face is shiny. It's a reverse proof. Alright, here's a 2017. This is like the equivalent, like the American Silver Eagle. This would be the Britannica of Great Britain. Has a lot of new security features on it. Because to all your new collectors, beware. Every time I collect a coin, I bring it home, I weigh it, and I do the magnet test with your rare earth magnets. The N50 ones I ended up buying off of Amazon. They're the small magnets, and I should be pausing this thing. They're the small rare earth magnets. And when you put them on a coin, you gotta put cloth on them. They should grab onto that coin and slide down. The silver has some magnetic properties to it. But you can only use rare earth magnets. You can't, they're neodymium magnets. You can't use a refrigerator magnet. And they slide down that real slow. They slide down that silver real quick. You got fake. It's not real. And plus, you gotta use the right magnet. Plus, if the magnet sticks to it, it's no, you got beat, you know. Alright. Here's a Star Trek coin. Like I'm saying, they're coming out with all these new catch coins for the younger collectors, you know, marketing with all your Marvel coins out, which for an ounce of silver they want like $50 for, which I would never pay. This one here was a regular little bit above spot, which I think is crazy paying $50 for these for an ounce of silver, you know. My guy is only gonna give me that much money for it. These ain't in no book, you know. But Tonkula, or this is Tuvia, $1. It's an island off of Australia, I believe. Star Trek. I like these coins. Don't get me wrong, but I ain't gonna pay that high of a price for them. This one was like a little bit above spot, so I got it. They're starting to come down in price now, which, you know, I really do like a lot of this series. I just ordered an Elvis Centennial round. The difference between a round and a coin, a round is you can't spend a round. This, if I go to that country, I could spend it for $1. If I'm stupid enough to do that, this is legal currency here. What's it worth over there? I think $1. Instead of getting 20 or something for it, I could spend it and buy something for $1. It's like I'm into coinage now. I'm not into the bullion anymore, except if it's above so many ounces, I will buy. I don't buy no little odds and end rounds no more. Except some I do, like the Englehart rounds. I still buy, like the Prospector and all. No, whatever you like, you collect. You know, it's what I like. It's what I buy. This is a Silver Eagle. I carry one around with me for good luck. This is the 2017. The 2018s will be out. They are released. They will be out. Possibly by the end of the month. Your local coin shop should have the regular ones. You can get the proof one at the mint right now. I know a lot about different coin sites to go on, ones to beware of for pricing, ones that really are high priced. And if you have any questions like that, I will answer them. Just leave it in the comments. The comment below, whatever. So that's my stuff I like to collect there. I'm also into foreign coins. These are a big thing now. And some of them are really nice looking. This one here is I go to ucoin.net and I log all mine in. I know all them sites. I did a video on some sites you could put. It's called Coinoscope site. It's Google accepted. It's a Google app. I have to say that because I'm on a Google site here. It's Google accepted. All these sites I'm telling you about, Google honors them. and you just take a picture of the coin, and it connects you right to the coin, ucoin.net, or the other coin site that deals with foreign coins. This one is 1964, one Saul brass. It's a UN, I think. Oh, Centennial Banco D. I picked a real good one to show you. E-Banco Central Solitaire UN. I'm not, I mean, I don't know what, I should have wrote the country on here. It's the thing, you could get a coin in Chinese writing and put it under there and then tell you the year and all what marks to look at for the year. Here's a nice one. This is pretty nice. It's a 1953 Cinco centavos O over M, and it has the eagle standing on prickly pear. The prickly pear with a rattlesnake in its mouth. Has a meaning to it of power. It's a foreign coin. Some of these you can pick up really cheap. They're not that much. They're fun to collect. I catalog them. I put the catalog number on them from the coin site to give you the catalog number, what it's made out of. This is brass. Your older ones are silver. I did a video on older foreign silver coins. This is 1924 Commerce Industries. I love France coins. This is 1 franc. Bonport. Chamber de Commerce. France. I don't have a coin scope yet like some sites do, but this is pretty cool. And the coin site gives you a map and it tells you what coins you have in what regions. Some of these are magnetic to